morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Light of Valencia Progressive Thinking and Progressive Astrology channel. Today we will start a new season of discussing what real things of life are. Okay, we'll start with the first and the basic and the most important one, which we all desire and we all crave for: money, currency, finance. What is the money? What is the real money in this world? What is real money? What are you working for? What are you studying and getting all these professional degrees for? Say you want to become a fashion designer, a hairdresser, a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, a technician, a surgeon perhaps. So you're doing all these things, or even an accountant, even a financial accountant who's just crunching the currencies, the stock market, all of these things that people do different things. The laborers who are constructing the buildings, the architects who are designing the buildings, and all of these things that human beings are doing on earth and have been doing now for some time, through civilizations, through all the things that we have been producing on this planet Earth. What is it all about? Where is the fundamental energy of money, of abundance, of wealth? What is the real wealth in your personal life and in this earth? Well, I'll propose something which is in line with the Vedic texts also and Vedic astrology. The real money in your life is your energy itself, your energy of participation, your energy of effort, your energy of time you spend on the planet from birth to death. That itself is an energy. The human energy of effort, work, play, creativity, all of these things constitute the energy of money. Your human effort in this world itself is your real currency, your money. So, with that being said, what are we dealing with? You are giving out your currency in the form of something, in the form of your work. From the time you get up in the morning till the time you go to bed, and through the months, weeks, and years of your life, and as you age and mature, what will you be looking back as? You'll be looking back as the currency of your life energy spent in different things. First, it is spent in understanding things. First, it is spent in educating yourself, learning about the world, how it works, the physics, the chemistry, the mathematics, the geography, the biology, etc., the psychology. So first you begin the process, begin life by wherever you are, whatever circumstances you are. You might be even a farmer, born in some distant land. Whatever the situation, personally speaking, is, you still are spending the money called your energy, your effort, your blood, sweat and tears. Your human effort is the real currency. That's what each one of us are spending in our lifetime. Think about it. You need to deeply reflect on this and see where all you're spending your money. Your money is not the physical currency, or it's not the dollar or the pound or the rupees or any of these physical currencies. They are just bills and means of transaction. They are financial instruments of transaction. But the money or the wealth, if you want to put it that way, really speaking, is your effort and nothing more. Whatever effort you put in, whatever you create in this world, whatever you generate in this world, and leave it and go behind, that's the amount of currency you have spent from birth to death. That's the currency being spent by every human on earth. So, think about this and value your time, energy and effort every single day. Time is another platform where you produce this money of yours. Time, many people wrongly are putting it as and time is money. No, time is not money. Your effort is the money. The human being is more precious than anything that is put before them. You are more precious than whatever your time is. You can spend that time just relaxing and chilling. You can spend that time just listening to music, going dancing, eating good food, trying to read books, fiction books, just for the fun of it, trying to sit and see Netflix perhaps. That all depends upon what you are trying to accomplish. But remember, if you just speak of money as money, and if you're just obsessing and compulsively thinking about money itself, how do I earn this much money? How do I earn $1 million? Or how do I earn XYZ? How do I get my fancy car or a Toyota or a Chevy or a Mercedes? These kinds of things will not help because these are just obsessions. I'm trying to take your mind in the right direction, dear listener. I'm trying to take your mind in to think in terms of your effort and your creativity as the most precious currency you will ever deal with. Doesn't matter where you go and earn what you do. I have seen people, beautiful people, spend their lives getting stuck in jobs, in businesses, in different parts of the world. And they are good people. They are good-natured people. They think about their families. They think about their loved ones. They think about their husband, wife, children, mother, father, etc. You see, so they are working hard, but they are stuck. They seem to be stuck in the groove of life. That's not going to help. You have to understand this from a higher wisdom perspective. What am I doing all this for? What is the real wealth that I'm looking for in life? The real wealth you're looking for in life is your own effort and the joy that comes out of expending your effort is the real currency you derive from it. For example, if you're creating a piece of painting, you're an artist and you're creating a piece of painting, that production or that piece of art that you have produced is your real currency feedback. Your wealth which you have spent is in making that particular painting. You have spent time and energy. Your energy is the main one there. You have spent your energy and you have used time to generate this particular painting. That's the currency you have spent. And what is the wealth you have got in exchange? You got the painting. So you got to start analyzing and thinking in terms of how you are spending your currency today. What is it that you want to derive from your life? Why are you doing all this marketing, all this working? Why are you going to offices, sitting in cubicles, or now work from home, obviously? Why are you doing all these things in the end result? In the new energies of the planet, more and more people right now are awakening to what really they value. They are changing their value systems. They are changing what they think about life, what they think about their spouse, what they think about relationships, love, etc. And they are evaluating in terms of their own energy spent in all their relationships, in all their work, in all their businesses, in all their jobs, in their careers. And they will be doing a whole revamp and re-evaluation, reworking of what they are trying to put out and what really means something to them. It's not necessarily what you think. It's not necessarily what people have sold the ideas to you. Your educational institutions, your teachers, your professors, your lecturers, your parents, your relatives, your uncles and aunts. They have all taught you that this is what you should do, this is what you have valued, and this is what is of value. You should keep up the culture, you should keep up the tradition, you should keep up this and that. It means none of that stuff, and people are waking up to that. People are awakening. There is a worldwide awakening going on. And awakening how? Not just everybody will have a glow around their head and become a spiritually enlightened person. That's not the objective here. The objective is first to understand what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. Just running after the physical currency or the bills will not help you in life. You have to understand it from the perspective of what is real money, what is wealth. Your wealth will be and will always continue to be your own effort. And the real fruits of your labor, real fruits of your work will always be your joy, your inner joy and inner bliss. How satisfied do you feel about whatever you're doing? Otherwise, life will just pass you by and you have ended up doing all others' ideas, all others' belief systems, everybody else's teaching that we have derived in this world from wherever we are born, whoever taught us, our teachers, parents, etc. And then you will just keep doing what they are saying. It's don't try to live a copy-paste life. Try to live something more deliberate. Create something out of love, out of compassion, out of beauty, out of understanding. Create some piece of knowledge. Be an innovative person. Think of your life and your effort itself as money, and you will go a long, long way in making or being a contribution to a greater earth of golden consciousness, of things that are beautiful, and create a civilization which is more happy, joyful. The collective joy will come about only if there is an individual joy in the process. It will not come about if everybody is just doing what somebody else is telling them to do. That will not happen. We have done that many times. It hasn't worked properly. We should start thinking and evaluating in terms of what is your real wealth. That's what we are focusing in this one. What is your real wealth? Who are you? You can be anything you want to be, like as in a profession or a job or your creativity. You can do anything. Potential is always there with everyone. But the real wealth you will bring, you have to evaluate in terms of what wealth is. The wealth is always and always will be the human effort, not the physical bills, not the pound or the dollar or the Deutschmark or yen or yuan or whatever these other currencies are of the world. Those are just bills. Those are just financial instruments. If you studied some degree of management, you will know that these are all called financial instruments, nothing more. So we should start thinking in terms of this and really take our lives, our personal lives, in our own conscious control. Consciousness is needed above everything else. If you're living unconsciously, nothing will work out. Because you're just drifting from one thing to another. You're just going from one place to another, just copy-paste all the ideas that you have learned from this society, whichever society you are part of. Right? Think about this more and reflect on this. And since I'll be posting this also on my YouTube channel with about 20-25 languages around the world with subtitles and closed captions, you can leave a comment there. I would love to have your participation. I would love to know what you think of my series. Take care and have a good day, and tomorrow we'll speak some more.